W210, W208, W202 AMG engine air filter replacement. So this is all the same for all those cars that have the M113 engine with the air box that looks like this. So first step is really simple. You gotta just pull up on this cover from the front, and my clips are broken, but you'll have to unclip it from right there. So these are the clips I'm talking about. They're up at the top and they clip in to the main air box. So next step is we release these air tubes. So we pull forward and out of the way, and we pull it forward and out of the way. And last up is the actual air box. So same thing, we just pull it up, and we can do it from the back. Pull it up and it releases. Other side, up, and it releases. And we got these clips here, and those just pop up. And that's it. Now we take this out. And that's what it looks like, so we'll flip it over. All right, so I laid out some old microfibers on the ground and flipped it over. And now all we have are these few torx bolts. So these torx bolts are a T25. So grab a T25 bit and remove these. All right, once you loosen all 11 bolts, and they won't come out all the way, they're stuck in there. This will pop right out. So the air filters are attached to this inside part. And here's what they look like after 4 years and 20,000 miles. So now is a good time to clean all this up, the inside. So yep, clean all that up and replace the filters. So I'm going to be replacing my filters with the MANN brand filters. So these are the same manufacturers as the factory filters, and these are way less money. Here is the part number, and I'll post a link in the description to where you can buy this. So you need 2 of these. I also just wanted to point out that these air filters actually do a really good job of cleaning the air. So this is the top part that feeds air into the engine, and it's like pretty clean. It's like really clean. And this is the part that takes the air from the outside. So these guys did a good job. All right, after cleaning the air box, I'm gonna place the filters in. Doesn't matter which orientation, but I'll have the writing face in the middle. So it just slides right in. Just make sure it seats in all the edges. Has to seat inside. See, so some of it's outside, so you gotta seat it in all around. So here are both sides in and seated. And now we can put the top part on. I just want to point out my old ones were made by Hengst, which is also another OEM, but MANN makes the factory ones, and there is a very slight variation between them. The MANN one will definitely look more like the factory ones if you ever bought those. The factory ones will actually say AMG somewhere on there too. All right, so I'm gonna shake the top part out, make sure it's all clean, and now we're gonna seat it. So just gotta line up where the bolts will go. And that's it. So now we'll flip it over and tighten up the bolts. All right, so now time to tighten up the bolts. So I'm gonna go in a crisscross pattern as much as I can to have it seat evenly. And I just wanna say, don't use any power tools because these plastic threads can strip really easily. All right, after seating all those bolts, we'll go around one more time and just hand tighten them. So I'm not gonna go too tight, just until I can feel it give resistance. So this one's still loose after the first time I tightened it. So we'll keep going until it's snug, and that's about it. All right, so time to seat the air box back on. So it's easiest to align where the mass airflow sensor goes first. And we'll see right here, well, mine's kind of damaged, but that's where it clips onto. So I'll get those aligned. And same thing up here, and get these tubes out of the way. Same thing on this side. All right, so what ends up being easier is connecting these tubes first while the top air box is still loose. And then that kind of helps get these into place. And then we snap in from the back, aligning the mass airflow sensor port, and everything else just snaps right in. And now all that's left to do is the cover. So if you have your clips intact, we will start by first going from the top, and you'll clip these in first. So I only have one clip, so what's in, and it's just this front portion, and that's it. That's how you change the air filters on 113 E55, 202 C43, and 208 CLK55. Hope you found this helpful, and thank you for watching.